Well, hello everybody, and welcome to I Have Myself Together this time with Lady Mac XO, author Chris McIntyre. I tease, let's be honest. I never have myself together, but also no. Last time, if you missed my last video, I actually had recorded a great video first, and then I realized that the mic piece wasn't fully hooked up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Today I feel like I got myself together. I got notes. I'm ready. And before you are already ready to click off, this video has information about my next delicious storytelling. And there's actually two. So I think you should stick around. You should stick around anyway, but I think you should stick around. Okay. So, hi. How's it going? Author Chris McIntyre here, and I have news about my next book, which is like the most exciting thing I think I could have an announcement for. I have been kind of talking about it for a while, that it's like an octopus book and, all that, but I'm actually like in the swing of production now. It has been fully drafted, and I know, so I've said that before, but if you're kind of new to this or how my crazy chaos likes to work, haha, sup dog, I originally thought it would be cool to write a graphic book, like a comic, like a manga, like a hen of sorts, where it was going to be about a girl who was basically just taken by a tentacle thing. Cool. But as you guys, I hope you've been following along enough, know by now, a lot of the art and the graphic technical side of that fell through, and that's okay, because I was left with a really cool idea, but it kept kind of changing as things changed, and especially like the last third of it and the ending. So anyway, all that is to say, that's all been done now. It is fully outlined. I know it's going to be another novel that's not for everyone, and I think it's going to be primarily online, like a ebook novella that you will be able to get straight from Kindle, but I will publish it in print. I just don't know if the Big Honest will be on that, because it's mostly going to be read quick and easy on a Kindle. That's sort of the premise of a lot of those style of ebooks. That being said, so I've got to sort of fill out some of the chapters some more and fluff it out a bit, and then really sit with it, and then it will develop into the full storyline. But full disclosure, this is not a monster romance story. This is not your grandma's monster romance book or any of the stuff that's typically out there. I saw stuff like One Hot Tyrannosaurus Rex summer go stupid viral, and there's a McDonald's one with the clown and hot grease. Pretty sure the hashtag is don't McSue me with your McLube or something. I don't know. And then there's a lot, and they're just silly stories, but they seem to do really well, and sometimes they spark creativity that you didn't know was in there. So the idea behind this was a joke, and I know a lot of people actually are especially as I've been kind of putting more stuff out there, they're like, Chrissy, you're actually writing this filthy octopus story? Yes, I am. Started as a joke, but there was so much creativity and inspiration and outside of the box thinking. There will be toys included in this story that I've never talked about before and are not very well known in the adult world. They're Oh, it's going to be a doozy. And there is no HEA. And I'm going to put that right out in the beginning, not as a spoiler, but so people know the kind of book they're getting into. And HEA stands for Happily Ever After. It's just a girl and an octopus that's not an octopus. And it is not a monster romance. Okay, so there you go. I plan to have it out spring, summer. It really depends on how my schooling and everything else goes. I have a lot on my plate, but I have been working diligently on it. So that kind of ties into some of the other stuff I wanted to talk about. I actually am going to share with you guys two, how long have I been in this? Two spicy, can I say that word now? Two spicy readings. That's why I said delicious in the beginning. Two delicious readings coming up for you in the month of February. I have a few past readings that I don't know why they have done so well, considering they are so poorly done, and some of my newer readings are so poorly watched. But do not let the fact that some of my videos that may pop up recently on my YouTube channel with like 6 views and 16 views fool you. I'm going to link a few below that have like 52K and like 48K views. I don't know why. I don't know why. One of them I feel needs to be redone. So I am going to redo it and I'll explain why. But I'm not going to take that down by all means. There's like, it's 41 views or something, like have at her. But it is a story that I wrote based around the educational sense of learning about a new adult toy. Any of that makes sense. It was basically about a girl who gets it on a whim, but it's something she's never used before, and she's like learning how to use it, but it's wrote as an erotica. Okay? And she enjoys it very much. And so I want to redo that, but that really sparked something and made me think about the octopus story with the inclusion of something that's fairly new and not very well known. I hope one person can put like tentacles and like something new in the adult world together and be like, oh, I know what that is. Okay, but, and it's not a, we know what Black Dragon, I would love to be sponsored by Black Dragon. We know what Black Dragon has. Maybe they have one of these, but it is not like, it's not like a monster or anything like that. It's way out of the box from there, okay? So anyway, yes, way out of the box from that is shaped like a monster's. Yes, even more left field than that. So that made me think, I want to create another story, just a short story, it'd be really easy for me to put together, around another educational toy. Not an educational toy, but a story that's like about a toy, but it's like educational. And I think I want to touch on why all these ladies are loving the Rose toy. And I think that's really important. So listen, the toy that I actually have in the story that I shared before is an air pulse toy, which is what the Rose toy is, which is air pulse technology is in its own class of toy. And I think it needs to be talked about and why it's in its own class of toy. And toys should not be shamed or like, they're not to exclude a partner. They should not ever be in replace of a partner when you're in a healthy situation. But when you're alone or in a healthy situation where you can talk about your needs and what, they're a great tool to, I think they should, so I don't want to go too much into this video, but I think an educational video on the pulse technology would be good. And also I want to write a story on it and I'm going to share the old one. So maybe you'll get 3 spicy readings Maybe it's 3 spicy ratings. Yeah, but we'll see, because I am about to roll into February, which is my birthday month. Yay me, 39. And I made really big promises to myself this year. By the end of this year, I will have 2 certifications and be working my way through an intense amount of schooling to kind of like redo a 2 to 5 year life plan, which I'm also going to talk about that soon too. I don't know. I was really scared to talk about school because it's like a 180 on my life path, but it will come 360. It makes absolute sense when I talk about it, how I will bring it back in 360. But I've started a lot of things over time and not been able to accomplish them for a lot of reasons. And I just didn't want school. This is really passionate for me. This is something that's like life-changing for me. This is something that I've been working on my own self for the last year or 2 anyway, that has been life-changing. So I didn't want to give the universe an opportunity to jinx it and take it away from me after I shared it with everyone and was so proud, So I've been just doing it without saying anything to anyone. And I'm averaging a 94 in my main course, and I am really proud of myself. But yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, I did it quietly, and I'm doing it well, and I'm doing it. So anyway, that's to say, February, I am doing a course just like that's very fast paced over the month of February to boost it doesn't matter. I'm going to be busy for the month of February. It's my birthday. I'm starting that course itself. I have these recordings that I'm planning to do, but joke's on you guys. It's mid-February and I'm on the ball. So I will have that done ahead of time. The only one I am a little hesitant that may kind of come near the end of February or maybe even going into March is the new story that I'm going to create about like a rose toy type toy. But I am going to redo the Pulse toy, and it was heavily censored and not well done, and it cuts off before it gets to anything good. And not that I can share anything super good on here, we know why, but I can definitely share way more than what's in that video. So go watch those ones. I'll link them below, please. Let's see if we can get them to like 60K. That'd be cool. They're hot, and I'll get new ones on the go for you, and it'll be rocking. If you want the first sneak peeks for my octopus story, go sign up to my mail list. And if you would like to watch those videos, they will all be linked below. Go watch them, please. That would be fantastic. Oh, and if you want to read the Pulse toy story that I have done in the past, that can be found by signing up, and it will auto email you a email it just kind of like introduces myself, because some people don't know who I am when they sign up for my email list, and it says you can find all of my extra stories and there's like a whole bunch of like sneak peeks of books. They are published now, but at the time they weren't, which is where you'll find the octopus story coming up soon. So before I publish a novel, I generally published a chapter on my like hidden link that you'll get in your email and all of that. So go sign up. It'll be great. It means the world to me. I don't spam you. I can't even afford to run my email list right now. I'm not joking. So all I can afford to do is keep it up to auto send out sign-ins. So you aren't going to get a spam email from me because I can't even afford to email you, but I'm going to change that in the spring, okay? It's not, my car is falling apart. I got a lot of finances that I have to, and school, I had to pick my battles, and my email list wasn't one of them. So you should definitely sign up to my email list because you will not get spam because I cannot afford to email you. So whatever, guys. I'm not even, full disclosure. It's not easy to take the starving artist route. I didn't always intend to, but I was homeless and my life was a mess, and I'd flooded domestic, and I was 20 grand in debt, and I had a bunch of kids, and I didn't know what else to do, but I wrote a book and it did well enough that I could begin to pay my bill. I could try to pay my bills, and I've just been pivoting with 100 things ever since. And you know, and I do freelance work and stuff. Like, I'm not just, anyway, I don't care. I'm not here to sway myself to you guys. I'm just telling you that I picked my battles this month, and one of them was not my email list. Okay, I think that's everything. I'll see you back here soon. Please like, and you know, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I'm monetized now. I'm so glad you guys are here for that. It means so much. Yeah, go watch my other videos. They're linked below. Go get yourself signed up, and yeah, stay tuned, because for sure 1 to 2 spicy videos should be coming up even within the next like week or two. And also the books that I have read. I read some really good books this month in January, and it's not over yet. So those will be amazing. Okay, thanks guys. Love yous. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing, and catch you soon.